Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, January the 15th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading right now. The Dow Jones is down a little over 4.5 points. The NASDAQ is down a little over 10 points. Russell 2000 showing relative strength today, up 2 points. S&P's down about 1.5 here. Commodities, a little bullish across the board here. GLD up $1.47. GDX up 67 cents. JJC Copper down 5 cents. SLV up 31 cents. Maintaining above that 29 level that we've been mentioning in our videos and watching for. USO, a little bit of weakness in crude oil today, down 17 cents. So let's take a look at the screen here. What you have is your 15-minute chart of the SPY. And I usually show you guys the ES, but I want to start incorporating the SPY into the midday market updates because I know a lot of you guys out there trade the SPY and don't trade the ES, or you guys trade the use the SPY to trade stocks and for the market. Basically, you guys get what I'm trying to say here. You guys watch the SPY to trade stocks. I watch the SPY and I watch the ES, both of them. In any case, SPY broke right back and chomped right back to the supply zone. Why was this area named the supply zone? Because from that little bull flag that we had on Thursday. All right, actually, I know how to make a new circle here now. That little bull flag that we had right there on Thursday gave us a nice move up. We came back test held. Yesterday when we called the dip buy to our followers in the room, that worked out pretty well back in that supply zone. But one thing you can notice now, we gapped down below that supply zone. All right. And we chomped through it, pulled right back in, chomped through it, and now we're above it. So as long as the SPY can hold above 146.60, we can continue to make our way back up towards this gap fill towards the 146.85 and 146.96. We'll call it 147 area. But dip buyers, again, continue to come into this market, and that's what it's looking like. Let's take a look at the IWM here now at the bottom of the screen. Nice, steady uptrend. You can see here, gap down, broke right back above the previous day's low, broke right back above that key 87 level, and just continued going higher at 87.68. The best way to play that would have been the TNA. Qs, you can take a look at the 50-minute chart of the Qs here. Gapped below previous day's lows, held below the opening price when they opened. They sold it down. Now trading pretty much just sideways to slightly higher. It's going to have some resistance around the 66, 67 level. If we were to fill the gap on the Qs, that you want to be looking for a move back up towards, say, 66.85, 66.90. All right, let's take a look at the ES for those of you guys out there that trade the ES or watch the ES to trade the stocks. We had this nice little downward channel going into the open. I told everybody in the room before the market opened that look for a rally. This could be a little bull trap. This could be a little bear trap right here. In fact, which it was right below that channel. Our first target was back up towards the top of the channel. That got hit. They pulled it back, and now we're back above it. As long as the ES can stay above 1462, we can maybe make a move back up towards 1465, yesterday's opening price, and then possibly back up towards the inflection high that we used to draw this trend line or this channel around 167. Let me go ahead and mark that in right now so we know around 167. So that's how the ES is looking like. The 5-minute chart, you can see we're just in a steady grind. On our closing prices system, you can see here at the bottom of the screen, you can see we're just in a nice little steady uptrend channel from the closing prices, making higher highs and higher lows. So there's definitely an uptrend intact. And until that changes, you want to make sure you stick with the trend. All right. So that's what it's looking like for the market. Let's go and take a look at a couple of key stocks, some key stocks that we're watching today. I have Sears on there because Sears looks like it wants to get jiggy with it, but make sure you take a look at Sears for the top side. Let's see here. Some stocks we're watching today: Lennar, Lulu's in play, CLF. We're watching that to the short side, but buyers are in the still stocks today, so CLF and X. X actually has a bull flag pattern on the 5-minute chart that broke out around the 55-cent level. Looks to go higher. Dip buyers just came and bought this room over the 50-cent level. Buyer got bought up off the lows. HPQ holding support from previous day's lows. Excuse me. Keep an eye on HPQ for a bounce. And Apple is showing some weakness today below that key $500 level is at $489 and change, down $12.69 today. Not looking good for Apple. Looks to go lower. And we're watching some SAP. To be honest with you guys, nothing much on my end. Didn't really trade much today. Got chopped up a little bit in this Lulu and haven't done nothing since, just waiting for a nice solid trade to set up. Some of the guys in the room are trading Facebook. Some of the guys in our trading room, which if you haven't been to our trading room, it's mywallstreettv.com. Password is smart. That looks pretty good. But some of the guys in the room are trading Apple. Some guys are trading RIM again. Facebook, Lennar. We got a couple guys in the room trading Lennar. What else here? CLG, RIP, HLF a little bit. Some STX, WDC action. Some GS, some of the banks. So there's some stuff going on out there. Slow, steady grind up, though. Stick with the trend until it changes. Have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you guys after the close for the After the Bell Market Summary brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. Have a great day, guys. Cheers.